Welcome back, everybody. We got an awesome place today. We're going to the Neskowin Ghost Forest, which is super unique. There's nothing like this anywhere else around. Beginning with the history, I found some information online from the government itself. The government owns this beach, and this is what they say about it. Stumps of a forest 2,000 years ago, as many as 100, are sometimes visible in various shapes and sizes. Scientists actually studied them closely and found that around 1900 years ago, the landscape changed rather quickly in geological terms. Over a period of decades, sand, sea, or muck covered this forest entirely, killing them. This wound up preserving them rather than destroying and scattering them as natural erosion might have done. Somewhere along this beach lies a woods known as the Neskowin Ghost Forest. This is it. This is the Ghost Forest. This is what we were today's primary objective. I've always wanted to come out here, just never had the opportunity. It looks absolutely awesome, and you could see different levels of it based on how much the tide is raising or lowering, etc., because there's other ones further out into the ocean. You have a bunch of other stumps, but these ones are the ones closest, and they're just so neat looking. Which I believe these are barnacles that are growing on it. It's just a bunch of old stumps over 2,000 years old. And this is super unique to this area because in a lot of places they don't have this. You know, this is just something that you only see in the state of Oregon. Then this is a real big one. It's so neat to just walk amongst them and think where we're at right now. Before this was a beach, this was a woods. They had plants growing, they had trees, wildlife living here. Now it's just this humongous deserted beach. With the waves coming in, we kind of made it at the right time because the tide's coming in, which means soon these will not be accessible like they are right now. So one fun fact is when it comes to natural tourism in Oregon, this is one of the top attractions where if a visitor was to come, let's say they're to fly to Oregon, this is one of the top attractions that they have to see. And it's a top attraction just because, like I said, you can't see this anywhere else. It's this really neat place. This was a big old tree. Look at the size of that stump. I'm going to show you guys something that I just seen as I was walking out. I thought that was the last stump. That's just the last big stump. There's some stumps that you can't see unless the tide gets low enough. Like coming this way. Oh, my shoes are absolutely soaking wet now. Got a couple. And they come back. Alright, this might be the opportunity. Let's see. Let's see if we could get to them. No, I don't think it's really cool. Dang. I wanted to see that. I wanted to show you guys the stumps. Oh, yo, I was too focused on the camera. I just walked in that. Wet shoes for the rest of today's episode. All right, what you're looking at, that's Proposal Rock. That's what we're going to check out right now. I don't think you could actually go on it. If we can, maybe there's gonna be a hiking trail. Don't think we can though. And that is Proposal Rock, which you can't quite get onto it. I don't think you're allowed to, although it's just way too steep to be getting on it to begin with. Now we parked this Suzuki over in town off this way, so we got about a mile hike to get back to it. Then we will continue onward. Oh yeah, when you're the only one at the parking lot. All right, so we ventured off a couple miles going toward Washington, and we found a wildlife refuge, and I figured why not have a hike, explore the Two Rivers Peninsula. No dogs allowed. What? Even though we can't do this hike, the thing about Oregon is there's so much wilderness and tourism that we could just go down the road and we'll find something else today. So we've seen one success, the Ghost Forest, one dud, this wildlife refuge. We'll just continue onward and we're guaranteed to find something of interest. I was driving along this road and I looked over and seen a lake, checked Google Maps. This is known as Town Lake. Let's go down, see what's up with it. There's these stairs going, which makes it easy for us. Public health notice. The facilities are not maintained. These facilities, okay. I thought it'd say, don't swim, there's some flesh-eating bacteria or something in the lake. Super cool. It's just mountain lake. Wow, even something to go out on. Get some fishing done here. What? I always think about that. What kind of fish do you think is in this lake we got? Oh wow, that really moves, doesn't it? It's always awesome to see something which you never knew existed, just right on the side of the road, wasn't planned or anything. We'll jump back on it and continue venturing. Venture forward. That's actually a good YouTube channel. Check them out. On the side of the road, I found a camping spot, and I gotta say, if you do van life or any type of traveling, Oregon is one of the most friendly states for that type of stuff because I've never had trouble finding free campsites. It's not a bad one. This will do today. I wasn't trying to be out all day just because we kind of had one objective and we seen that one objective. So this is gonna be it today. Let's go see this woods real quick and then we'll call it an episode. Very unique to say the least. With that being said, I am outside of Sand Lake, Oregon. The temperature, I think we're supposed to reach a high of 66 today. Currently it is 65 degrees according to my temperature gauge in the Suzuki. So I'm going to call that a wrap today. Be sure to put a like, comment down below, subscribe. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for future episodes.